There are things which we all should avoid in our personal, professional, or startup life. And some of these things probably hurt you more than what you feel or observe. But it's very important for you to understand that you need to control these habits or cut them completely from your lifestyle so that you can do better with your money and time and everything. Hi guys, welcome to Money Mindset and More. And today I'm going to cover some of the habits which I keep a tap on myself to see where I am, what I'm doing, and what I should be doing to improve on these habits. So number one is saying yes to everything. Now, that is a recipe for disaster, whether you are in business or even in a professional career. If you are saying yes to everything, you are not going to achieve anything. It's very important to select things which are aligned to your long term goal. That is extremely important. It does not matter whether you are working with a company or not. Even if you are working with somebody, your goal should be aligned with company's goal. If there is a misalignment, you will not be able to perform, and ultimately either you have to leave or you have to figure out something else. So saying yes to everything is a definitely something which is a recipe for disaster. The second important point is avoiding difficult conversations, and this I have seen many times. Personally, I have worked with many companies, and I always prefer to have direct conversation. If something is not working out, let's have a conversation. If there is a feedback, we should discuss openly and honestly, not in a way that it looks like diplomatic and things like that, and ultimately you are not able to get what you are looking for. So dodging feedback, avoiding confrontation, and things like that, you should not be doing. Actually, you should be doing more of those so that you will be having a real time feedback if you want to grow. Most people do indirect conversation, and that's actually dangerous because what you hear from somebody else is not exactly the way it's supposed to be meant. Sometime, most of the time happens that way. Now third one is sticking to your comfort zone. This is something which is extremely dangerous for your personal and professional life. You need to get out of your comfort zone on both the fronts, on personal front as well, on professional front as well, because then only you will see the real growth as a person, as a, let's say, career professional. All the things comes after the comfort zone. So if you are working in, let's say, sales, how you can get better in marketing, get better in communication and things like that will actually evolve you. But if you are sticking to your zone, then it's again uh, is a recipe for bigger disaster for you. So get out of your comfort zone. The next one is waiting for recognition rather than asking for it. So if you're working in a corporate environment, you should never wait for something which you have done to be get recognized. If it is not getting recognized, you should be highlighting in a way that everybody should understand that this is something coming from your side. Extremely important in management roles, even in let's say middle management or things like that. But overall, you need to have develop a habit that you are sharing your contribution towards project or deal or whatever it is. So you have to be very conscious about it. The next one is neglecting your own network until you need it. Extremely important. You need to focus on your network when you are the strongest. What I mean by that is in your career or in your business, you will see downturn in your, let's say, 5 to 10 year cycle. You will always see downturn, and that is a time when you need your network the most. Most of the times you will be stronger, so you should always nurturing, helping, and extending your network when you are doing well, so that the moment you come to have any challenges and things like that, your network might able to help you. So don't neglect at your best, because then you will need at your worst. So very important point. Now another one I have seen a lot, tying yourself to your job. Very dangerous scenario in the modern AI driven world, social media driven world, you need to develop your personal brand. It does not matter whether you want to monetize it or not, you should be known for something. And it can be smaller circle also. It doesn't mean that you should be known in the entire America or entire world. Let's say you are a data scientist, you should be known in your circle of expertise, maybe 20 customer, 20 industries, something like that. So that is extremely important. You have to put a lot of effort on it. Most people tie their job to their personality, which is actually wrong way to look into things. The last one is, if you're ignoring burnout, then you will be ultimately in trouble. So definitely figure out what are your limits on any kind of scenarios. If you're working in a toxic environment, whether you want to continue or not, you have to analyze all those things yourself, because the moment you reach the limit for that, there is no going back from that point. So earlier you would identify it, better you take decisions and things like that. I always say that if you board on a wrong train, how what you should be doing next, it's very simple. You have to get down on the next station so that your journey back or journey in the right direction will be shorter. The moment you take more time to get off a wrong train, you're going to take more time to return back to normal life. It's extremely important. You should not ignore any burnout sign which you have. If you have, then take necessary action on that. I always keep in mind all these points. And method of burnout can be different. You can be overworking or overthinking and things like that. So you have to figure out what are the causes and what you can do. I normally study new things and get distracted with other work. That's how I reduce mine. But you can figure out yourself what works for you or what doesn't work for you. So these are the habits which I wanted to share from what you should not be doing. Extremely important ones. And if you take care of these things, probably your own performance will improve without doing any extra effort on doing something new. If you just take care of these things and make sure that you are on path of telling all these people or executives or management that you will be working in certain way, which probably you don't have to tell explicit, but your way of working might tell people that yeah, this is the way you normally work. So this is what I wanted to share today. Let me know your thoughts, any feedback. If you have any question, I can go in detail. And please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Take care.